This is Rockslapping Champions. Player 1, playing Han Horner, we have Jethro. And player 2, playing Zagara, we have SKSS. So let's have a look at the masteries. While the players get set up, we can see that we have basically even splits all across the board for Han Horner. Generally, pick one or the other is a lot better. We have 30 points to the Zagara Energy Regen, 30 points to the Zergling Evasion, and 30 points into the Intensified Frenzy Mastery, which is pretty much the masteries that I would have picked here if I was playing Zagara as well. Very nice picks here. Now, you will notice that there are a bunch of mutators active on the map, and these mutators are Pure Fire Beam, Concussive Attacks, and Time Warp. And if you have played this week's weekly mutation, you will realize that this mutation is called In the Name of Love. And this is indeed the mutation that is being played. And it is actually not that difficult. It is, I think, Brutal +1 difficulty. A little bit challenging. Just the map is just ridiculously more annoying than the rest of the other maps that this could be on. But overall, it seems to be okay. So, we have Han Horner and Zagara that will be attempting to do this mission. Now, the one thing that makes this particularly annoying, and it's not the fact that it's being played on Cradle of Death, but that would be also a very valid reason as to why you might think this is a really annoying mutation. But the other reason why this is an annoying mutation is because you have concussive attacks. And concussive attacks, given with the way the enemy aggroes everything, it means that you're very likely to get your truck hit by the concussive attacks mutator. As you can see here, the Zergling getting hit by the concussive attacks. It means that your truck is probably going to be moving in slow motion throughout the entire course of this game. So you do have to take that into account as well. You can see the Han Horner has already started to get ready to push, and is pushing somewhere not where I would have expected him to push. There are a couple of adepts over here. He does put down a bunch of mag mines, but these mag mines are probably going to get focused down by some of these units. So 3 of the 5 mag mines that have been triggered have ended up getting killed off. But now there are a few more mag mines there that does end up aggroing. There's a very weird behavior with how mag mines aggro. They tend to have a higher aggro range when they actually end up killing something. I think there was a discussion on Maguro's blog about that. He does the bug reports. Go check that out if you were not aware of what it is. But you can see the guard is getting ready to push through the first objective, and Han Horner is over here trying to harass Amon and trying to harass this camp. And it should not really be too much of a problem if he moves the Reapers out of the way, but now Han Horner has the Galleon stuck inside the Time Warp, and those depths are going to be dealing a little bit of damage, and Han and Horner are actually looking. They are looking at these depths right now. The camera location is exactly where it is. He's moved back over here now. He's not realizing that these things are getting very close to dying, and down goes one of these Assault Galleons, and one Reaper that comes down as well and says hello to these Adepts, and these Adepts are like, no, and they end up killing the Reaper off as well. So more Reapers decide to jump in and avenge their fallen buddy, but I think one have also got him picked up as well. There's another SCV that gets sent in for some repairs, and I think this is all okay and good to go. There is a random nuke here as well that has to go off. There is a random ping. Zagara is pinging their ally saying, move your truck into this location. But Han Horner wants to go and explore this area first. Wants to see what's around here. Wants to have a look, make sure everything has been cleared out, because the all clear is very, very important. Han Horner wants to speedrun this mission, and they want to make sure they get the 100% record. These Reapers are a little bit in a dangerous spot, so they need to be moving out of the way, and they will right now. And now there is another attack wave that is coming up right on the right hand side, and this area will end up going down. And now we'll see how Han Horner chooses to engage this attack wave, or not choose to engage. Yeah, that is also an option. This is co-op, so you can always let your ally do stuff for you, but that attack wave seems to have been handled reasonably well. And now Han Horner is going to be pushing towards the next objective, I believe. But if I know anything about the mentality of Rockslapping Champions, is that they will gravitate towards the bonus objective when it comes up. There is another Assault Galleon being built. There is still no command center being built here, but there are no minerals as well for Han Horner. So I guess their macro is decent, but they are still not building up their economy, and this might cause a few problems for them in the future. You can see a few more attacks here from Han Horner, and they have a bunch of Galleons, and now these Reapers are ready and in position to try and attack this bonus objective. So they'll be moving up very, very slowly. creeping in. Just try and make sure, try and scout everything. They want to do a surprise attack on Amon to try and jump off the cliff instead of up the ramp here. But now we have also the Call in the Fleet that gets used to try and deal a little bit of damage to the enemy units in this camp. So this Call in the Fleet should end up wiping the entire area out. There are a few disruptors here, but that disruptor is not going to be able to get his shot off. But all in all, they have forgotten one critical part of their plan, and that is the fact that their truck is still in their base. So these Reapers are going to try and push into whatever they are attacking over here, which I guess is okay, but there are going to be a few losses for some of these Reapers. So far, 24 Reapers have been killed as a result of that little skirmish, and the truck is now on the way to try and disable that construct. Have a little time where that comes down. Again, not really too much of an issue for Hand Horner. They are chilling right now, and they will make sure that everything is okay. The truck gets into position, construct gets disabled, and now the Reapers are going to pounce. And pounce they will, and they will try and attack it, but unfortunately, Amon is also interested in pouncing on the army, and they will start attacking some more of these Reapers here, but they're a good enough number of Reapers right now to they're cleaning out that small harass wave. And there are a few more mag mines that get dropped here for some odd reason. And now they are all ready to go and claim this bonus objective. So they're going to be moving forward over here. There's another attack wave that is getting handled by Zagara. I want to focus on this side, and they're going to try and start pushing into this next bonus objective area. But again, they have forgotten one key part of their plan, and it's the fact that their truck is left behind. And now there's a construct over there, and that disruptor will end up hitting some more of these Reapers. These Reapers go flying in the air without their jetpack upgrade. You can see the Amon also trying to help Hand Horner by providing them with the gift of flight. And now Hand Horner with the army of galleons are ready to go, but that truck is still left behind, and I do not know what their plan is right now. We still have these hangar bays, I believe. So these assault galleons are fully upgraded with their hangar bays. Finally, Hand Horner has realized that they need to go and claim this bonus objective, so they've finally done that. But at the moment, they're going to be putting down some more mag mines in preparation for their final push. But Zagara has already deleted pretty much the entire enemy base here. And now there's going to be an attack wave that will be coming up, and this attack wave is probably going to end up catching out this truck. Now, it might be possible that these mag mines may end up triggering on some of these units. Nope, not enough. And this truck is actually not moving anywhere. There are a few more Reapers that are trying to push in here. A total of 60 Reapers have died so far. A few more of these mag mines do end up getting triggered, and they end up killing off the Void Ray that was harassing some of the Reapers. But again, the truck has ended up dying, and the rest of the attack wave is ended up getting cleaned up by some of Hand Horner's mag mines. So all in all, good. And now that truck is moving, it's making its way towards this objective. So this area has been completely cleared, but Hand Horner want to completely flex on Amon. As I said, they're going for the 100% speedrun record, and they're going to go for a 100% clear. And they have done, so far, they have done a full clear of this map. We'll see Reapers all over this area, just to make sure that everything has been cleared. And now, these Galleons need to try and get out of the way, because this explosion is going to be coming up. Where are they going? They want to sneak in from the side? But this thing is going to be going off right now, and now Hand Horner has realized they need to move out of the way. But where are they going to be moving? This Purifier Beam has killed off some of these Reapers here. These ones have started to aggro this Phoenix, and now there is another Purifier Beam as well in this location, and these three are going to get caught out. I think 3 of these Assault Galleons have gone down, and they had the Hangar Bay upgrades as well researched, so that is going to be very, very painful for Hand Horner. We have a few more Reapers that are ready as well. These ones have survived with their 2 Assault Galleons, and now we have another 2 Assault Galleons being made. Hand Horner is hellbent on trying to launch a massive assault on Amon's base, and he's going to be doing that with his Assault Galleons and his Reapers. You see Zagara is already starting to push through, and Horner is basically, they're just basically waiting right now to try and get their Assault Galleons up and running. Zagara has ended up clearing out this construct, and there's a random Phoenix as well in this location. You have to be very careful with these Purifier Beams, because these Purifier Beams deal a lot of damage when they start to hit you for prolonged periods of time, but additionally, because they have the concussive attacks debuff as well, they apply these debuffs to you. It means that you can't get out of the way as quickly as you might want. So you would normally expect to be able to clear out of their way very, very quickly, but because they have the concussive attacks debuff, you may actually end up getting caught. Let's see what Hand Horner is doing right now. Hand Horner is looking at his ally. he is not paying attention to the fact that there is going to be an attack wave that is going to be jumping right on top of his army. And I'm going to move over here now to see what is going to be going on here. A few zealots to jump in. These zealots are probably not going to last very long against the army of reapers. And these roaches as well follow the same fate as their zealot partners. And now Handhorner is... where are they going to try and push? They have the frenzy debuff. They have the frenzy buff. Oh, they're not interested in the third objective. They want to go and push into this side. Oh, they want to go and intercept this attack wave. But there's a small problem again with that. They have the flying upgrade, but they're not jumping into the air. They've done the research, but they're not actually flying in the air. And there are a lot of units over here, and there are some Archons just dealing so much damage to these Reapers. All of Handhorner's army dropped down to 43 supply right now. And that is basically 111 Reapers just dead right there as a result of a bunch of Archons that just Archon the hell out of them. And there are a few more Assault Galleons, and Handhorner just wants to push into this side. Where is... This is so difficult to cast because I don't know where they're going or what they're thinking right now. This is difficult. Okay, so they got them some more of the Hangar Bay upgrades. They're sitting at about 100 minerals. And right now there's only one worker on this expansion. The lone worker, forever destined to mine solo off that mineral line. And over here we have Zagara basically just causing so much havoc into Amon's base. Where is the rest of Handhorner's army? I do not know where their galleons went. Not really... Oh, they're still waiting on this side. They're still waiting to try and regenerate their forces before they push in, and I think now they are ready to launch in an assault on Amon. And we have a bunch of Reapers. They're just going to be running right through here, and they're good to go. A truck on the way behind as well, and I think they want to try and clear out the rest of this base because that is what they are doing. That is what they are after. So that Nexus has ended up going down. They are... Why is he... I don't know why those Reapers are even like moving in that direction, let alone any other direction here. There are a bunch of Zealots here. There's a Goliath as well. That is a random harass wave. Where is he going? Okay, so Handhorner wants to do the all clear as well. He's going to try and take out this last construct. Does end up cleaning out the small cybernetic score, and now this construct will also fall to Handhorner's forces. And they are ready to cap this third objective, but Handhorner wants to move somewhere else. Oh, are they moving out of the way? Yeah, they're going to be moving out of the way. Reapers are all safe. I think these Assault Galleons will also be safe. But now there is another problem, is that there is an attack wave that has started to attack Handhorner's base. So one SCV does end up getting caught out by that Oracle. Oracle going full Disco Inferno onto Handhorner's army. Gets his Reapers into position. He has his flying upgrade. He has it, but he's not using it. So I don't know why that is happening, but those are like that's the third Reaper. That's a fourth, fifth Reaper maybe, and now Handhorner jumps right into a stasis ward here, and he's moving into the wrong direction again. He is in this location, and now he's going to be moving in the right direction. Nope, jumps up. I don't know. I just give up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Handhorner is thinking, what they're doing. It is very possible that they could just be drunk and just playing whatever. Because the movement doesn't make any sense. But Handhorner is going to start pushing in again. A bunch of Reapers over here jump off onto the high ground, and the Reaver says hello to them, and he's going to be using a lot of his shells here. A bunch of Immortals, Hybrids on the front line. Just look at all those Reapers die to the Reaver over here. The Reaver just causing so much damage. The Tempest basically one-shotting the rest of them. That is pretty much all of Handhorner's army. One Hybrid just coming up to clean up whatever's left of there. And now Handhorner has lost a total of 160 Reapers. 160 Reapers have given their lives. There is a call in the fleet here that gets used. Very nice usage of that call in the fleet. It does get a lot of value for Handhorner, so they are providing a little bit of help for their ally as their ally continues to push through. But now there are another bunch of Reapers over here, and they have to be careful of that Purifier Beam. If the Reapers get caught in the Purifier Beam, I don't think they can actually get away. But as I said, Handhorner wants to do the 100% all clear and ends up clearing out that robotics facility bay. The robo, the one that does the research. And now we have a bunch of Zealots that are going to be attacking Handhorner's base, and he has realized it. And Handhorner is not going to stand for this, so he's going to be moving his army back and teaching these students a little bit of a lesson. So he's going to be jumping in here and uses a space station reallocation, but not before some more Reapers do end up getting picked off as well. And now there's another attack wave here with a bunch of Void Rays, and again, no flying on upgrade. Well, no, the upgrade is there, but there's no flying on the Reapers. And now these Void Rays are going to start focus firing down more of these very precious Assault Galleons. 2 more Assault Galleons go down right now, and the Scourge from Zagara does end up keeping the rest of these Assault Galleons alive. But again, there have been a lot of losses here. 5 Assault Galleons, 173 Reapers have died. And now there's another attack wave that is moving towards the Allied Commander's base. And actually a good chunk of them will end up getting caught off by these mag mines. There's still a few more that will be coming up. And Zagara is a little bit disoriented as well. There are a bunch of Zerglings over there for no apparent reason. And Han Horner's army is now getting ready to start pushing down again onto this map and start pushing the 4th objective. There's a small harass wave that's coming up, and Han Horner is ready to deal with this. They are jumping in as well with a bunch of Reapers. And again, they are just losing so much because they just jumped right into the middle and have just gotten surrounded by Amon's army. So there are a lot of losses there for Han Horner, and now they're up to 180, I think, Reapers. And now there's another harass wave that was coming up from the top. Zagara's got that covered right now, and Han Horner is... Are they going to start pushing the next objective? What are they going to do? They really like going down that ramp. Nope, they're going... Okay, they're going down this side. This side is only useful if you want to spawn camp the attack waves. You end up getting caught out by that time warp. And hello, says the Archon. It's like, I remember you guys. I was just zapping you the hell out of you guys. And now there are a few more storms coming up. A lot of these Reapers just getting completely wrecked by these storms. We have a bunch of carriers as well with these Reapers. And now there's a Reaver on the top. Was it a Reaver or a Tempest? It might have been a... Okay, it was a Tempest. Tempest just shelling from the back line. Immortal and another Archon just zapping away at these Reapers over here. And these Reapers now have decided, oh, there might be a little bit too much. I'm just going to keep passing through. But now, Han Horner's lost 250 Reapers. That is a lot of good men lost right there. So, ouch, there are a bunch of Tempests over here, but that was basically Zagara. Okay, Zagara basically finished the mission at that point before they lost the other 2 Tempests. But those are all the objectives done. And that is GG.